For 10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars. We are inquisitors. We shall fear nothing. For we are what you fear.
Привет. BIGBOSSJACK, привет. Никбот. Давай обнимемся, BIGBOSSJACK, как приятно. Что за игруха? BIGBOSSJACK. Уарамер 40,000. Инкуиситор матери. BIGBOSSJACK. Войдите в кишащий хаосом сектор Каллигарии и уничтожьте нечисть с самыми могущественными агентами Империи Человека. Уарамер 40,000. Инквизитор-мученик — это мрачное чтиво НРПГС. BIGBOSSJACK. Участием нескольких классов Инквизиции, которые будут выполнять волю Императора. Никбот. Заходишь на стрим, не забудь поставить лайк и подписаться на канал, в твоей карме.
I'm an inquisitor of the Imperium, and I seek the truth in the darkness of the Caligari sector. I understand the significance of knowledge as a former adept of the cult Mechanicus, the keepers of technology. Although I have followed my true calling and did not become a tech priest, I haven't abandoned their approach. I hunt for secrets and rip them from the galaxy if I must. My most important investigation is drawing to a close. I have dedicated years to finding the technological marvels of Uther Tiberius. That legendary Inquisitor was excommunicated millennia ago, but he is still remembered in the sector as a visionary and a madman. For a long time, I have been stumbling in the dark, but my relentless data hunt has thrown up some promising leads. I have sent out my most loyal retainers to investigate.
Никбот. Телеграм-ченнель.
Their assignment was to
Подпишись
locate an
обязательно.
ancient research facility. That is a low-risk task. I will be heading down to the planet. The mission evidently requires my personal involvement.
Никбот. Не обижайте друг друга. Давайте жить дружно.
Void Ship Control Unit 11 Kappa. I requested transport to the last known coordinates of my retinue. What is this place?
Clarification. You have reached the closest accessible location to your biovessels. Target zone is under quarantine protocols.
Deficient analysis on account of a previous Tyranid infestation. The entire world is under standard Imperial quarantine. But my inquisitorial decree nullifies the order.
Complementary data. This area is under Code Vermilion lockdown to vehicular access. Machine spirits are forbidden, and therefore unable to enter the marked zone.
Curious. This must be a Cult Mechanicus ward. I will proceed on foot then. Exload me the coordinates.
Hostile bioforms detected.
Finally, I've been waiting to engage Tyranid organisms for a long time.
Affirmation required. Are you sure you want to proceed without backup?
Positive. Greetings. Area clear. Add a secondary rumination snippet to the mission logs.
Pending. Proceed.
I've observed unusual levels of Xenos activity. All Tyranid organisms are bound to the sections of the respective Hive Fleet. But the Hive Fleet that attacked this subsector was annihilated centuries ago. This phenomenon requires additional research.
Recording. Do you require any emotional subtext as digital marginalia? Confusion, terror, or elation?
If that was a subtle jab at my unmodified behavioral patterns, you are risking a mechanical lobotomy.
Comment retracted, Inquisitor. You are approaching the location of the last transmission. No life signs detected.
Log me a new priority task. Obtaining a new retinue.
I am manifesting envy. Your bio-vassals must have already been rewarded with blessed oblivion.
I see that there is still much work to do on your self-deprecation filters.
BIGBOSSJACK. Начало нравится.
Operator, I have discovered the remnants of my expedition. My retinue perished while locating the entrance to a high-security research sanctum that must hold the key to my investigation. The sacrifice of my team was a gift to the Emperor, and will be respectfully honored.
Observation. The notes contain coordinates to 2 Cult Mechanicus fortifications in the area.
The quarantine records radically downplayed the immensity of the Xenos threat.
Assessment. This mission would have warranted a larger expeditionary force.
My retinue was only following a faint lead. It didn't qualify as a priority assignment.
Could the sanctum you seek even be here?
I need more data to answer the question. I'm ready to enter the vault now.
Recalibration and organic rejuvenation is advised before entering.
A logical proposition.
Никбот. Телеграм-ченнель. Ссылка. Подпишись обязательно. Никбот. Заходишь на стрим, не забудь поставить лайк и подписаться на канал, к твоей карме.
The location seems mostly intact, but first I must restore the power. Where is the generator room?
Accessing the blueprints through the new sphere as we speak.
Send me the coordinates.
Reporting in. Data dissection of the archives has been unsuccessful. All records of the vault have been deleted.
That only confirms my suspicion. Spam's records. Special lockdown on a world under Adeptus Mechanicus jurisdiction. This place has secrets that need to come to light.
I'm unable to follow your deductions.
I used to be an adept of the cult mechanic. The tenacity of these creatures is astonishing. According to the records, the Adeptus Mechanicus purged this world decades ago, and all they managed to do is to force them underground. Is a vast facility. Leaving resource of such magnitude on a quarantined planet is uncommon for the Adeptus Mechanicus.
A logical observation. According to my data excavations, the Fabricator General of Forge World Thule requested permission for reclamation expeditions several times. The Inquisition denied the request repeatedly, without any formal explanation.
been restored. Now the entire facility is accessible. My next task is to find out how this sanctum was connected to the mysterious research of Uther Tiberius.
Reminder: Tyrannid life forms consume all biological material in order to reproduce.
Indeed. This is why I need to locate the main data vault to find clues.
Moral: steel abides longer than flesh. Inquisitor, permission to log an observation. The risk assessment for your current mission triggered a warning.
Elaborate, operator.
Reminder: you are currently engaging in a solitary operation against an extremely hostile bioform, without any tangible data as to the existence of any tech relics created by Tiberius.
My goal is to find proof here.
Warning: your quest for sacred knowledge is based on assumptions. It is endangering the safety of your flesh body.
Noted. Now leave me be, operator.
Clue has been archived. Any annotations?
This sanctum belonged to the Zenerite sect of the cult Mechanicus, who specialize in Xenos artifacts. The ancient logs indicate that they were under the patronage of Uther Tiberius.
Observation: direct connection with a cult Mechanicus sect and an excommunicated Inquisitor might lead to political friction.
Relevant. Knowledge is the true manifestation of divinity, especially for an Inquisitor.
detect a huge surge in the psychic energies. Caution advised.
It was a late warning, operator. The source is in Zoath, a monstrosity created to harness and manipulate the unholy powers of war, an aberrant but dangerous opponent.
Я сегодня прошел Ассасин Мираж, весьма короткая игра, даже самая короткая игра про Ассасин. BIGBOSSJACK. Как ощущение? Арт. Ну там понятно, как разумом Басима завладел Локи. Арт. Игра крутая, наконец-то убрали РПГ и глупый фарм уровней. Арт. Пока больше, чем все нравится. Никбот. Удачки, Артм. Не забывай обо мне. Обязательно приходи снова. Никбот. Артм, я девочка. Отшлепай меня скорее. BIGBOSSJACK. Мне еще предстоит познать. Артм. Игру за 15 часов прошел.
Operator, I'm sending you a pit grab of a very unique apparatus.
Receive. Commencing analysis.
This must be connected to the Tiberius research.
Analysis failed. There is no match in the schematics library.
The core concept definitely suggests a uniquely modified neural upload mechanism. Remarkable. An incoming Vox message. How?
No logical explanation. The sanctum has been defunct for centuries.
It was a rhetorical question, operator.
Арт. Но она быстрее проходится, потому что там карта маленькая, но насыщенная. BIGBOSSJACK. Вообще обожаю ассасинов. BIGBOSSJACK. А это вот игра, мой первый опыт, давно смотрел на нее. Арт. Ассасин любимая серия.
I am Tybalt Vertax, Fabricator General of the Forge World Thule.
I would like to greet you on behalf of the Holy Ordos. This conversation is rather unexpected.
I have been monitoring your actions since you reactivated the Reactorum. Accept my condolences on the loss of your retinue.
I find the compassion surprising for a tech priest of your status.
I take this remark as a compliment. Diplomacy is one of my high-priority mundane functions. But enough with the pleasantries, Inquisitor. We must talk about Uther Tiberius and his work.
This is highly classified information.
I am aware of that. If you could visit me on Station Zeta 11, I have important information for you.
Но денег она своих не стоит, слишком дорого для игры, которую можно пройти за 15 часов. BIGBOSSJACK. Блин, игра имба. Никбот. Вас приветствует игровой канал BIGBOSSJACK. Добро пожаловать. Надеюсь, вы здесь получите удовольствие совместно со мной. Приятного просмотра и аппетита тем, кто кушает. Ням-ням. Арт. Прикольный робопаук. BIGBOSSJACK. Сутки остались за 290, продают ее с Full DLS. BIGBOSSJACK. ААД 2900. Арт. В последнее время мне начали нравиться игры типа этой. Арт. Нужно купить. Никбот. Заходишь на стрим, не забудь поставить лайк и подписаться на канал, к твоей карме. BIGBOSSJACK. У каждого перса 3 подкласса. BIGBOSSJACK. И много вариаций билда.
Inquisitor, how socially proactive of you to visit me. A straightforward approach, most commendable. I accessed the digital scrolls on your non-classified investigations and noticed the main object of your interest, and this was confirmed by your recent visit to the Sanctum. You are actively seeking tech relics of Uther Tiberius, the infamous Inquisitor excommunicated for potentially heretical studies. I have information that could significantly advance your pursuit. That sect was terminated a long time ago. I have more valuable information for you. The Martyr, the wandering fortress monastery of Uther Tiberius,
И да,
long
можно
thought to be
играть
lost,
вместе с
has
друзьями.
returned to the Caligari sector from the Immaterium. The problem is that the Martyr is currently under a highly classified inquisitorial investigation, which even I have no word on. Your credentials, on the other hand, would grant you access. I have the current coordinates of the ship. I am the fabricated general of a forged world. I have my methods. I have an informant in the retinue of the Inquisitor in charge, stationed on the ship of a certain Captain Van Winter. We could both benefit from the Archaeotech secrets in that monastery.
Log this moment, operator. My search for the fabled monastery of Uther Tiberius is complete. We will tear it apart to find the secrets of a fallen Inquisitor.
Cursory analysis indicates that this modified Alpha-class vessel is barely functioning. Emotional outbursts are illogical and groundless.
Enough. Give me a status report instead.
Hull heavily damaged. Invocations of blessed recalibration obsolete. Environment unsafe due to several millennia spent in the war.
The situation is suboptimal, but manageable.
BIGBOSSJACK. Существует старания разрабов в игре. Нет, вот. Не обижайте друг друга. Давайте жить дружно. BIGBOSSJACK. Я долго занимаюсь играми и вижу когда и как. BIGBOSSJACK. Тут они максимально подошли к деталям игры.
This area is currently inaccessible. I will need to find a cogitator to override the local door settings.
Не понял. Заходишь на стрим. Не забудь поставить лайк и подписаться на канал. Пока.
Accessing the sacred mechanism now. I'm detecting approaching forces, probably hostile. The decks are swarming with wretched creatures. They must be the descendants of the original crew, twisted beyond recognition by the ruinous powers.
Caution. Extreme purgation protocols advised.
Another chaos ambush. This cannot be a coincidence. Activation sounds initialized. The machine spirit is opening and closing gates to divert the hordes towards me. Clever anti-intruder system.
Auger readings show a considerable number of hostiles.
Irrelevant. The
Не понял. Ты на них разговариваешь.
The rituals you are initiating are redundant. We are accessing your noospheric implants to converse with you.
I am an inquisitor of the Holy Orders. Identify yourself.
Our true name is Blessed Binary Code, an arcane hexadecimal chant. But you can call us the machine spirit of the martyr.
You are a tech heresy. You are an AI.
Your assessment is logical, but wrong. We are the purest form of the digital apotheosis, created by the will of the Holy Orders and the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Uther Tiberius was thrice judged as a heretic. I am here to examine, catalogue, and judge his tainted heritage.
Regrettable. We must refer you to our directive AFA 21A, subsection 43, outlining the protection protocols concerning the confidential research program of the martyr. Summary: leave immediately or risk the consequences.
The conversation with the machine spirit was like nothing I have ever experienced.
Engaging emotional simulators. Initiating joy.
Disabled sarcasm. This was not an ordinary machine spirit.
Was it an abominable intelligence?
No, it was something else. I've analyzed the noospheric stream, and I'm certain of it.
Speculation. It could be the tech relic you seek.
A unique machine spirit with enhanced cognitive functions is a treasure that can make all the racists worthwhile.
Warning. If it doesn't terminate you first.
access the Marta noosphere.
Positive. Shifting through corrupted diagnostic confessions now.
I need a preliminary evaluation.
The logs indicate the sense of an impending catastrophe on the Malta before the ship entered the warp for the last time. There are references to a rebellion among the crew members and major experiments going wrong.
Makes sense. Uther Tiberius was an excommunicated inquisitor who notoriously dabbled in forbidden research, which is all the several millennia in the warp brought havoc to this once blessed monastery. It must be cleansed.
Кстати, над джойстиком можно в нее играть можно. BIGBOSSJACK. У меня есть пока тесть у склавы. BIGBOSSJACK. Я и планирую с него по итогу.
Last warning. Leave the Marta immediately.
I need to perform the override incantations to enter the local cogitator network. Otherwise, these doors will remain closed.
Заходишь на стрим, не забудь поставить лайк и подписаться на канал, к твоей карме. Рабит Тера. Я от Xbox играл прикольно.
Sounds initialized.
Теофидрин 4К. У меня не дает купить. Теофидрин 4К. Движок тот же, что и у Ван Хелсинга. BIGBOSSJACK. У меня Соньки 5 джойстик. Никбот. Не спойлери. Спойлер Астомба. Бигами Шоу. Да, вроде бы, кстати. Бигами Шоу. Почему не дает нормал покупается? Я, короче, купил эту игру. Заставит меня. Не стыдно, ББ. Никбот. Теперь доступно спонсорство канала. Получи классные смайлики, прикольный значок около ника и другие плюшки. Ссылка. BIGBOSSJACK. Красава, может, вместе побегаем. BIGBOSSJACK. Красава. Я смогу на следующей неделе. Заходишь на стрим, не забудь подписаться на канал, к твоей карме.
This is extraordinary. I found what I was looking for. The blessed fusion of man and machine. Now I know the secret of Uther Tiberius. By sacred digital apotheosis and uploading rituals, a penitent soul became one with the machine spirit. It was not the creation of a sentient intelligence. It is the tech relic I was seeking. Operator, I need the location of a certain apotheosis chamber.
Accessing deck blueprints now.
Whatever that place it is, it must be the very soul of this ship, and the answer to all my questions.
Warning. Warp anomaly detected in the vicinity of the Martyr. Unidentified large void craft emerging from the immaterium.
Splendid. Keep me updated. Machine spirit has changed tactics.
Dilemma. You are facing properly blessed Mechanicus constructs.
Destroying these ancient machines feels like sacrilege. Operator, initiate canticles of penitence to the machine god.
Никбот. YouTube. Ссылка. Подпишись обязательно. Вас приветствует игровой канал BIGBOSSJACK. Добро пожаловать. Надеюсь, вы здесь получите удовольствие совместно со мной. Приятного просмотра и аппетита. Тем, кто слушает. Никбот. Подписываемся на группу В, ссылка. Там же можно предложить игры на прохождение, ссылка. И многое обсудить. ББ ее рекомендует.
Decontamination protocol has been initiated. Logically, it must be another attempt to hinder my progress. The chamber I'm trying to breach is protected by void shields. I must deactivate all of them before I can teleport in.
Никбот. Заходишь на стрим, не забудь поставить лайк и подписаться на канал, к твоей карме. BIGBOSSJACK. Спасибо, проверен. BIGBOSSJACK. Ой, капс, я пока днарь в игре полный. BIGBOSSJACK. Купил, скачал и в путь смотреть.
You are attempting to impair the blessed defensive mechanisms. This cannot be tolerated.
I always wanted to test the self-preservation protocols of such a unique machine spirit.
You are actively participating in sacrilegious practices. You need to stop immediately or face the consequences.
The search for sacred knowledge follows no set protocol.
We regret to inform you that due to your perseverance in committing tech heresy, your death is now imminent.
I'm ready to face the consequences of my actions. Generators have been deactivated. I can return to the teleportarian platform.
Readings indicate that the Void Craft is a Chaos vessel. A Nurgle cruiser is approaching the Martyr and has launched several boarding vessels.
I need to return to the ship.
Negative. Strong Empyrean distortion fields detected. Chance of successful return is estimated low.
Understood. Any ideas?
Suggestion. Allow me to calculate the most optimal vectors and use this ship to breach the Chaos Cruiser. The impact will be sufficient to blow up the reactors, destroying the hostile vessel and cutting off the reinforcements.
What are you saying? I deal with the invaders, then get stranded on the Martyr?
That is the most optimal outcome.
Permission granted, operator.
Всем
Strike
привет!
down the
Информирую
enemies of
зрителей моего
mankind.
канала,
I
вы
will
можете
trade
теперь
my
стать на
faithful
канале
servitude for
стоимость
blessed
249 руб. Месячная
For the
вика.
Emperor.
Entering the Apotheosis chamber now.
BIGBOSSJACK. Релакс игра.
Your wish has been finally fulfilled, operator. A glorious end as the weapon of the Emperor. Your service was noted. Reverting to audio log. New entry. I'm stranded on the Martyr. The loss of the valuable research stored in the information canisters of my ship is irrecoverable, but the discovery of this fabled derelict could make even that worthwhile. My first encounter with a unique machine spirit was far from peaceful. Still, the presence of the Chaos Invaders on this traveling fortress monastery could make us allies. The Martyr is under attack by the forces of Nurgle, and I want to know why. I need to find a terminal to make contact with the machine spirit again.
Огонь просто.
That sounded like a distorted Vox message. Either someone is trying to communicate with me, or my Vox receiver is picking up static interference.
Подпишись обязательно. BIGBOSSJACK. Заходишь на стрим, не забудь поставить лайк и подписаться на канал. Твоей карме.
Traitor Marines are far more dangerous. I shall purge this place with sacred machines and extreme prejudice. I'm attempting to placate this ancient machine. Requesting digital audience with the machine spirit of the martyr.
We have re-accessed your implants. Continue.
I suggest some adjustments to your defense protocols. Prolonging our mutual feud seems counterproductive. I propose cooperation against the invaders.
A logical conclusion. The Utherian theorem must be protected at all cost.
How shall we proceed?
A significant hostile force is moving against the apotheosis chamber. The security of that facility is critical.
Know the coordinates.
BIGBOSSJACK. Ложись отдыхать, еще успеешь посмотреть и пообщаться. BIGBOSSJACK. Я сегодня недолго, мне тоже с утра ехать. Никот. Заходишь на стрим, не забудь поставить лайк и подписаться на канал. Твоя карме.
Inquisitor, we have returned to of the martyr. I'm afraid there have been developments.
Another boarding party. They are using inquisitorial encryption, but the Vox stream is distorted. The warp disturbances are probably scrambling their communications. Anything to add, machine spirit?
Your assessment is correct. An Inquisitor is indeed boarding the martyr.
That's a strangely vague statement.
The mission of said agent is unrelated to your investigations, and your presence here is unknown to any Imperial affiliates other than us.
You sound like you know this person.
We gained extensive knowledge regarding the mission of this Inquisitor during the agent's first visit to the martyr.
Никот.
And you neglected to mention this fact to me.
This information was unrelated to your mission. Therefore, it was categorized as low priority. Also, we must warn you that another wave of enemy forces is approaching.
You do speak their language. 99.2% of the Empyrean seals have been corrupted by the plague-infested scum. A much easier task. Kill that prophet. And get to the chamber. For the Emperor.
I've tried everything to establish connection with my fellow Inquisitor, but due to the ever-increasing warp fluctuations, I can only hear fragments of their conversation. Whatever the agent is doing here, the readings Things are troubling. Something is happening on this ship. I'm attempting to placate this ancient machine. Accessing the sacred mechanism now.
You have reached the Apotheosis Chamber. This is the shrine of digital martyrdom that you must protect. Otherwise, the Eutherian theorem cannot be upheld.
I will require access to the chamber and Uther's tech relics to complete my investigation.
Your main objective is to defend the chamber at the moment. Your request is irrelevant to the situation.
Ник-бот. Телеграм-ченел. Ссылка. Подпишись обязательно. Заходишь на стрим, не забудь поставить лайк и подписаться на канал. ПОДПИСАТЬСЯ.
hostiles inbound.
Pit feed initiated. This is an enormous discovery. The culmination of my investigation of the tech relic of Uther Tiberius. Here I have the sacred pattern that contains the secret of the improved communion between man and machine. The creation of a spirit with enhanced cognitive abilities. The work of a true genius. This miraculous union needs to be studied and replicated.
Stored demonic essence will be released. Colossal amount of warp energy on the stasis chamber.
I don't know what is happening with my fellow Inquisitor, but that Vox message sounded dire.
Correct. This agent has made a significant contribution to the preservation of the Alpha subject. The survival of the Alpha subject is paramount.
I require access to the dossier on this Alpha subject.
We cannot comply. You must leave the Martyr immediately. We are initiating a warp jump, and the Geller shields on this subdeck have been compromised. Therefore, there is a 99.7% chance of your instant termination.
Log entry. I'm placing a grade Kappa immaterial burst transmitter on the subdeck, which will help me locate the Martyr later. I'm leaving the monastery now and try to establish connection with the other retinue. The Emperor protects.
Умели раньше строить. BIGBOSSJACK. То, что вот только попробовал игру и скажу, ребята, это очень классная игра, мне понравилась, и я по ней даже видосы сделаю, как изучу получше. BIGBOSSJACK. Спасибо тем, кто смотрел, пойду отдыхать из-за подсказки.